Nicola Sturgeon has been accused of removing parents' rights as new Scottish guidance will allow pupils as young as 4 to explore their gender, supported by their teacher, without informing their guardians about any changes. GB News' Patrick Christys took aim at First Minister Nicola Sturgeon after the Scottish Government published new guidance on transgender pupils which will allow students to change their names, pronouns or to use toilets and changing rooms of their chosen gender. The guidance applies to primary school children who can be as young as 4 and parental consent is not required for students to begin identifying differently. Mr. Christys was angry at the decision as he questioned the medical qualifications of teachers who would be helping a child tackle a sensitive topic without informing their parents. The guidance, published on August 12, seeks to support transgender students in school by creating a safe, inclusive and respectful environment in which to learn. The 70-page document suggests some students are exploring their gender in primary school settings and it may be right not to share this with parents. The document read, "It is best to not share information with parents or carers without considering and respecting the young person's views and rights." Mr. Christys was furious at the plans and said on GB News, "Sometimes a story drops that's so ridiculous you have to pinch yourself to make sure it isn't a horrible dream." A new LGBT inclusivity document from the Scottish Government says that children as young as 4 can come out as transgender at school. Teachers aren't allowed to question them. Instead they just have to ask them what they want their new name to be and they don't have to inform the parents. Presumably mum and dad just find out on parents' evening when Sam starts being referred to as Samantha, or when they get selected for the girls' football team. A new government-prescribed reading list includes books that feature a primary school-age narrator who says she has a girl's brain but a boy body and claimed she knew that she was transgender as a toddler. All of this comes despite a prominent Scottish lawyer, Aidan O'Neill, coming out, for want of a better phrase, and saying it was probably illegal to allow a child to change gender without informing their parents. But that doesn't matter to Poundland Braveheart Nicola Sturgeon, because she is the law up north, like an ultra-progressive William Wallace. Mr. Christys added he was concerned the policy and topic could be too overwhelming for young people to explore without the involvement of their parents and questioned whether teachers were the right people to implement the policy. He continued, "If I send my child to school I want them to be taught maths, English, maybe a smattering of French and probably a bit of art. I don't want them to be told that they may have been born into the wrong body by a 45-year-old Key Stage 1 teacher called Sandra, who then doesn't do me the common courtesy of informing me that my child has changed their name."